some more fake Grand Order. So let's see. I am just going through all the dialogue that I've already been through, for sure. And I will continue. Right now I'm just catching up to where I was. God. There it is. Alright, read this. You know it's gutsy. Other gutsy. Shoot. Known by the name. But they're also figuring out how. Besides, doesn't look like either of them have any friends to ask. Next, we have the Electric Feet featuring Papa. Hey, can you do something about how shady you're coming off? Hello there. I'm Professor M, the assistant of this team. I promise you, you can trust me. Gonna take that as a no. This guy is super shady. Well, never mind him. Let's just move on to the driver. She's not normally much of a talker, but it looks like she'll be making up for lost time this summer. I like your spirit, Frankenstein. I'm new to being a saber, but I'll do my best. Next, we have another assistant, or whatever. He is Charles Babbage. Here, I shall reveal my body's new functionality, the result of countless painstaking calculations. A transformation. And it's canon. Input complete. Steam pressure rising. Behold the King of Steam's new cross-country form. Babbage, locomotive form. There it is. Yep, transformations are still awesome. This is nice. I sense everyone's mistrust of me is greatly reduced as Babbage's locomotive form draws their attention. An exemplary instance of teamwork. More like... Oh wait, hang on 1 sec, I gotta check if the pizza's done. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. I had to, apparently there was nothing for me to look for. It's an exemplary instance of teamwork. More like the mistrust is getting spread around your whole team. Just make sure your evil scheming doesn't make too much trouble for us running the show, okay? Probably not the best idea to say something like that. That's okay. A little chaos in the mix should keep things interesting. Oh yeah, this is where I stopped. Okay, let's keep moving. Well, talk about straightforward. Give it up for the perfect public decency, the prefect. Perfect. You're welcome. Um, yeah, so I have been saying it right, prefect. Their dri- their driver is Minimoto no Raiku, or something like that. I received a tip from a passing motorcyclist warning me that, quote, Raiku's a dangerous shadow prefect now, so be careful. I wonder what that's all about. Listen, everyone, you must all let summer go to your heads. I will not permit anyone to engage in behavior or wearing clothes, or shoots her, wearing clothes that flouts public decency. Should anyone attempt to do so, they should be prepared to suffer the consequences. A swift execution. I'm just tagging along for this reform program ride. I guess in a sense I'm kind of like Wukong. I'm picking up plenty of Buddha power in this place, so I'm feeling good about my chances. Incidentally, I've decided their outfits qualify as Peru style, so as far as I'm concerned, Summer, the swimsuit servant, got that? Good. As for their vehicle, its name is that. Okay, so it's not the same sort of machine as the other vehicles here, but hey, these horses still seem like pretty strong spirits, so I decided to allow it. Whoa. Our next team is Satisfaction HTE. Its driver, Helena Blovsky, or something like that. There it is. This is it. We're going to have so much fun. This vehicle's name is Chimera Wheel and Thunderdome. And it looks like they've given a technical breakdown that nobody asked for. Let's see. Apparently, this is an ingenious design created by certified geniuses. Takes Miss Bloodclass Racing. Chimera Wheel and ingeniously pairs it with a DC AC Thunderdome, previously genius support. It's an AC-DC Thunderdome. No, she had it right with DC-AC the first time. This team isn't going to implode, is it? I spent a lot of money on this race, so you all better finish it. Don't worry, Ishtar, if worse comes to worse, I'll just race in my Chimera Wheel. After all that trouble we went to? Okay, next we have, suggest me or does that look more like a rocket than a car? This team's name is Killer Demon King of the X Heaven. Their vehicle, Demon King of the V6 Heaven. It's a highly unorthodox vehicle, but then it's a highly unorthodox team. With that word as driver. That's me. Oh yeah, are you seeing this, Akira? Bet you never expected to lose so massively to Summer Nobu, did you? Double peace sign. Vroom vroom. The engine looks like to be in peak condition. It's going to be out for blood tonight. I get the feeling that the driver's and the assistant roles are switched here, but I'll allow it. Well, more than that, I'm just gonna let these two do their own thing and be done with it. Now, our final entry. Their team name, Desert Beauty. Their vehicle name, the Pharaoh Legend. Alright, which one of you said those names are overselling it? I'll pass judgment on you myself. No, I won't. I already know I don't live up to those names. I thought I should at least make it sound like I have confidence in myself. As I thought that doing so might help me to mentally overcome things. The Pharaoh Ozymandias said I was lacking, but I don't believe anyone said anything of the sort. Also, we have yet to even begin the race. Isn't it a bit early to be hiding away like that, Necrotus? Then again, the purpose of that outfit is to prevent death from heatstroke on our perilous journey. Then you should be commended. Perhaps I should wear one myself since I don't want to die. Don't do that! If it defeats the whole point of a swimsuit event, will no one even think of the fans? Of course, having said that, I can't really deny that this race holds peril after peril for our teams. So, a word of advice to all of you racers, be careful not to die out there. Transitions. Okay, now that we've met all the teams, I think it's time that we got this party started. All racers, on your marks.
Dad's got some time, and we're leaving at like 5:15.
Alright, okay, I've got the flag and I'm in starting position. Now then. Senpai, that's the signal. Go ahead whenever you're ready. And whenever you're ready. Okay, there's the button for the lights. Here goes! And we're off! The Stage Star Cup Singularity Cannonball Run is underway. It started. It's really started. Look at everyone go! There's the first one out of the gate is... Cars, horses, well, as the kids say. This is why I chose this woman as my partner. These days, it's all about space travel. Why drive when you can fly? This is how Obanog, the Demon King of the Sixth Heaven rolls. You obsolete heroic spirits can all be relegated to historical footnotes. My path to superstardom will now be all but inevitable. Evolution angle, check. Ignite Seagull, Ignite rocket boosters, main engine, full throttle. Output levels look good. We could fly to the other end of the galaxy if we wanted to. Here goes. Alterum, blast off! What just happened? I guess you didn't read the rules, huh? This is a race. No flying permitted. Catching some air off the ramps is one thing, but just flying around like that is against the rules. If I see any of you try that again, I'll shoot you down with mana immediately. So, watch yourselves. I see. Well, if that's the case, I suppose it can't be helped. Hey, but that's some clout. You were the first one to lose. And you didn't even get to the final place yet. It looks like the ship is already shaping up to be a highly fraught race. I wonder if everyone will make it to the finish line, okay? And what's more, which team is going to be the winner? Yeah. Rider Ishtar here. As a super special perk, I'll help you out this time. Let's just call it a little quid pro quo arrangement. Alright. Profile, summer formed guns, it's a great event, her own, right, mana, modified look more finer, she is a country guy, She's quite friendly and very generous. She is a very benevolent goddess who blesses all, but behind that smile, what's really going on in that head of hers? Alright, let's get this started. Let's go with Nero. Let's just do this. Why not? No, wait, crap. Let's see. Let's just go. Plains A. I don't know what's supposed to be happening here. Is there supposed to be sound? Fu is so bored. He's started to yawn. With the exception of the rocket incident, I guess it has been surprisingly quiet so far. I wouldn't mind if everyone's still feeling each other out. True, but I wouldn't mind it if things stayed this peaceful for the entire race. I've learned about sporting events like marathons and from video records on Sport Library. They showed to me that competition doesn't need fight or conflict to be riveting. Just seeing those who are the fastest can be more than enough. I hope if this race turns out to be a clean, honest competition, just like oh no, no way! I didn't pony up for this event just to have my race be good sports. Did you forget who I am or something? I'm Ishtar, the goddess of love, beauty, and war. Duh. And I say, it's not a real race until there's been some bloodshed. The fans didn't come here to watch the racers play nice. So, on that note, let's go back to commentary mode. It's just Ishtar. The lead racers are about to enter the first area. Does this bode well, or is it a sign of trouble afoot? And hey, what do you know? It looks like something's happening over there. That's more like it. Everything looks the same around here. I'm growing bored of the scenery. I desire excitement. What do you say, Dark Maid? Shall we try picking a fight? I'm loath to admit it, but I was just thinking the same thing. My self-control has reached its limit. However, before we go about ridding ourselves, there is something strange around here that we must deal with. I can sense the sort of people I dislike the most. Ill-mannered customers. I see the air and sand have grown dry. Huh? What's this rundown place? This desert brings back memories, but the sand here seems much less pleasant than it is in Egypt. Something's coming from above. Watch out! Whoa, it's a race car! Yeah! You're not going anywhere. Stop right there, girlies. Who are these men with the strange haircuts? Were they defeated in a battle and forced to cut their hair that way? As a mark of shame? I guess that there's some kind of wandering space soldiers. This should be fun. Let's see if they can keep up with my driving technique. Test your... What's this? A mysterious group of mohawked men have appeared before our racers? Are they friend or foe? Well, obviously, foe, obviously. 3 words, search and destroy. Yes, I suppose you're right. They certainly don't appear to be very friendly. Our racers are completely surrounded. They have no choice but to come to a stop. Each group is eyeing the other. Will our racers engage these men with diplomacy or hostility? Welcome, honored customers. Let us begin with that. Gah! Gah! Well done, British barbarian. I shall have to make sure I do not fall behind. You came to hear me perform, yes? Then listen well. Bad. Ooh? They started with their noble phantasms? That's overkill. Sure is. Looks like things are escalating quickly. Not that I'd expect any less. Anyway, this looks like the right level of violence to get things rolling. Let's sit back and watch how our racers handle this little warm-up exercise. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see. Bam. 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 Alright, so it was a good decision not to go with the Nero for the second one. Alright, don't you dare let me down, Nash. Yeah. I don't care about those items. Such rebellious hairstyles are unacceptable. You may shave your head if you like, but you must keep the hair that remains in a tidy top knot. They're not very strong, but there's so many of them. What's this? What's that? As far as you go, this is as far as you go, intruders. This is our land. Did you think you could set a foot in our land without first paying your respects? This voice. Oh, it's her. Boss! Be cat, sis! Ma'am. Ma'am's here to save us. Ah, couldn't you have agreed on a nickname for her ahead of time? One unpleasant surprise. The singularity truly has gone awry. I would never expect to see you leading these barbarians. But let me just make certain of this. Are you their leader, Alante? It would seem I am, Your Imperial Highness. Why do you interfere with my rosy driving? Who are these men anyway? My presence here alone should give you the answer to that. They are my darling children. What was that? I don't understand.
What in the world are you talking about?
Perhaps I should introduce you to a good therapist. Children? But you're so close in age. And you look nothing alike. In fact, I have a hard time believing that you're even the same species. You look more like ogres than anything. There's more to parenting than age difference or genetics. Our relationship is what matters. I shall tell you again, these are my children. And I adore them. Yeehaw! That was horrible. Yeah, Mama gives compliments all the time on what precious angels we are. Licks pipe. Relationships? You're exactly right. A mother and her children are not linked by blood alone. Now, never mind my children. I just want to finish this event. Now, never mind my children. These are the Atlantic Plains. There's something I must tell you, all who would try to cross them. Huh? I'm surprised you're such a romantic that you would name this land after yourself. That's like something an explorer would do. The name is of no importance. What is important is the road that leads to our greatest treasure, something more valuable than even gold or jewels. Is that so? And what is this treasure? Seed apples. We have planted seed apples up ahead. What? I'm not even sure what those are. Seed apples are seed apples. Plant them, they grow into apples. They are truly a blessing in this forsaken land. I need them to ensure my children's future. But if you were to run roughshod over them with your wheels and hooves, the future cannot be ruined. I cannot allow that. Are you aware that apples don't like arid environments? There's no way that they'll ever grow in a climate like this. Silence! It's not today that matters, but tomorrow. I'm fairly certain that this desert will still be hot and dry tomorrow, and you'll have the same problem. At any rate, I will not have you racing over our seed apple orchard. I shall be merciful and permit you to turn backward to find another path. However, if after everything I have told you, you insist on proceeding, my wrath shall be swift and terrible. I will not hesitate to pierce your heart on the spot. For my arrows exist solely to ensure my children will always have a cause to smile. Oh my god. What is he doing? The very instant our racers reach the first area, they are presented with the real challenge, an ultimatum from a mysterious, beautiful woman. If they continue on the current path, they will have to face a hail of arrows. Fuck. How will they get out of this predicament? It looks like the Singularity's inhabitants showed up after all. It does complicate matters, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Races are supposed to have setbacks after all, so it all adds up to make this ritual more exciting. Keep on stuttering. Now, come on, you two. Don't just stand there. You got a lot of work ahead of you. I guess it's too soon to tell what will happen later, but for the moment, it seems like we won't be fighting Alante just yet. So I suppose that we should do what we can do by focusing on our own jobs. I believe it had something to do with keeping supplies in stock. That's right. I want you to bring supplies and stuff to the pit stops and racers on the track. That said, circumstances can change pretty quickly in a race like this, so it's probably impossible to make sure all the teams are on equal footing all the time. So you're free to use your own discretion to send supplies to whichever team you think needs them, or just even the team you want to win most. If that ends up making these things a little uneven, well, that's okay. Each team's relationship with you is an important part of the race too. I'll do my best to keep up with everyone. I know you will, Senpai. I do wonder how everyone else will end up handling this race. But I'm certain that we'll do our job well. We'll be able to help all of them. So let's do our best. Woo! A road race sponsored by Ishtar herself. 6 teams face off. Cheer on each team to gain cheering points. Okay. So... let's see, who do I want to win? I'll let the fan club win. Yeah, so I didn't even read that. Oh, thank fuck, there doesn't seem to be any dialogue. That just means I can do this quicker.
戦闘です。マスター、指示。はい。
Oh wait.
行きます。行きます。
よかろう。ダジャクダジャク。もろい。
Aw, you gotta be kidding me.
お任せを。はい。甘い。
Oh. Wow.
Yo karo. Moroi.
Oh, I could have gone with yes.
Moroi. この程度か。
了解です。お任せを。はい。
ダジャクダジャク。
甘い。
よかろう。
行きます。
ダジャクダジャク。
甘
い。よかろ
う。はい。
よかろう。ダジャクダジャク。もろい。
Sweet.
つまらん。この程度、世が出る必要もなかった。
なんということか。要は楽しい。やるではないか、冷血メイド。貴様もな、劇場女。味方にしておくのが惜しいほどだ。
Shame we're on the same team. Sure, let's go with Ishtar. Now, while events are still in their infancy, I've already arrived at one uncertain, undeniable conclusion. To which apple seeds do not, in truth, exist. Ergo, the catfish and the cat girl is merely bluffing. QED. Therefore, we would be best served by proceeding ahead without concern. Nothing would be simpler. Go on, Fran. Feel free to put the pedal to the metal and express how much you love your helpful papa. I don't really love you, Papa. Full steam ahead. Am I mistaken, or did she just say something tremendously hurtful? Please tell me I misheard her.
Answer not found. I couldn't hear her over the sound of my lovely steam whistle. Full speed ahead.
I love summer! Well, my daughter certainly seems happy, so I should call it a win. I am nothing if not a master of rationalization. I agree. We don't need to worry about their crops. Let's just pick up the pace. You got it.
AC, DC, AC. Full charge.
If there was ever a time to take advantage of our rocket, it seems like now would be time to. I doubt that will be found out now that we've come this far. I'll just track tires and try cruising at a low altitude. Fuck. Danger! Emergency evasive action! Ishtar's trying to snipe us! Get those tires back out, hurry! That's quite spin we're going on. Totally rock and roll. Go on. Ramming speed. One unfortunate accident. It's a real shame, but these things happen. Just you wait, Saberfaces. I'm coming for you. It's wonderful to have such earnest rivals such as this. All their brakes are shot to hell. Oh, I'm not about to be left behind. Onward. Let's leave a trail of roses as we weave our way through the skirmish. We shall be the ones to end up on top when this ends. Seed apples. Those sound nice. Their names remind me of an apple pie. But I will not show them an ounce of mercy. After all, I do not know how to cook. I have only used the only use I have for pies that have already been baked. I only have use for pies that have already been baked. If these seed apples have any sense, then they shall be reborn as seed apple pies. This won't do at all. While combatants may run roughshod over an orchard in battle often enough, it's still a transgression I cannot overlook. I forbid this. This is unacceptable. If there is any sort of delinquent would violate public decency as easily as it would trample a campus flower bed. Know that I, Minamoto Naraku, will never let you get away with it. But won't we only damage them around more if we go after them with horses? I'm sure Nabuto wouldn't approve of wasting food. But, oh well. Indria clearly has smiled upon her. So, if she's unconcerned about the orchard, that must mean that Buddha is A-okay with it. We should be in the zone where these seed apples are supposed to be planted. It's certainly a dilemma, isn't it? If we trample on the orchard, it could be seen as ignoring starving commoners, which isn't a good look for any ruler. I'm not at all afraid of that huntress's arrows, but anything that would lower the Pharaoh's reputation for concern. Fucking hell. Shall we take a detour around the area then? Don't be ridiculous! A true Pharaoh wouldn't take a detour. Especially not when we're already behind. Then what do you want to do? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I wonder if it's easier for her to think under that outfit, in such the same manner of how people feel more at ease in narrow spaces. What could Cleopatra or Pharaoh Ozymandias do if they were here? I see it now! Oh, she's blushing. If Pharaoh Ozymandias was here, I'm sure this is what he would say. Fool's question. If these seeds are already and strong, then they should welcome my noble footsteps. And if they are so impertinent as to die from my trotting upon them, then they did not deserve to remain alive. In other words, either outcome is acceptable. Now go forth, and pay them no heed. One inspiration, yes, great Pharaoh, I shall follow your example. Necros, I'm not sure this man you admire is, well... Come on, we don't have any time to waste. Onward! She seems to have a profound concern of her own. I can relate to how fragile her happiness is. Wow. Phew. After all that is said and done, even if this is the only choice available to me as a pharaoh, I do hope I don't end up killing any of these seeds. I also used to be a king, however briefly, so I understand how important orchards like this are too. Huh? Is it just me, or do we seem to be unusually high off the ground? Is this my imagination, or are we also moving more slowly? Yes, we are. We are using one of the Pharaoh's Legend's hidden forms. Walker mode. Walker mode? I didn't know we had anything like that. In this mode, the legend extends 6 legs normally hidden underneath the undercarriage, and then the undercarriage turns into a scarab form and is able to move very carefully by placing the small tips of each leg down one at a time, like so. It's very shaky. It feels like we're barely moving. There's nothing that we can do about this. This is one of the legend's safety features. Its scarab legs touch very low off the ground at a time. When it sensed that you did not want to step on the seeds, it transformed automatically in order to avoid doing so. This system was originally designed to prevent us from dying to landmines. I never expected it to activate in order to avoid stepping on seeds planted within the ground. Well, why did you install this? What do you mean? I asked you while I was putting the vehicle together if it was alright for me to install a bare minimum safety features. Okay, I remember that, but how is this qualifies bare minimum feature? How? My butt. I'm afraid that you'll just have to deal with it. This mode is designed first and foremost to avoid stepping on dangerous objects. Speed and comfort are secondary concerns. Oh man, well, we're the only ones here. We're the only ones still here. All the other teams have already gone off ahead of us. This piddling spade will never catch up with them. This race is supposed to demonstrate the glory of the pharaohs. I've already failed to do that. The race is only just beginning. If Pharaoh Ozymandias were watching this, I'm sure he'd be extremely upset about it. Something just exploded up ahead. Oh gosh, it's Pharaoh Ozymandias are firing us at Mesquite. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I know I'm a failure as a pharaoh. No, nobody's firing at us, Necrotus. Look over there. What the? The ground underneath us just exploded. And these flames remind me of that. Some cowardly sable must have done this. I swear, I'll make her pay. Pitiful. I planted landmines in front of our seed apples, symbol of our tomorrow, in order to keep them safe. Wow! It seems everyone went up ahead of us have already been blown up. I believe that we avoided a similar fate thanks to Legends Walker mode. Now do you understand, intruders? There is nothing I will not do, no matter how despicable or depraved, to keep my children safe. Incidentally, I purchased these landmines from a passing demon. They are guaranteed to be effective even against servants. I don't know. Wait, how does Scooby's laugh go? Oh. Oh, fuck it. I'm just live streaming. Okay, but considering how big their explosions were, haven't they also just blown up all the seed apples they just planted here too? Fuck. Cursed intruders, our hope for tomorrow has been dashed thanks to your meddling. If only you had never come here, my children would still be smiling. They seem to still be smiling, though. Silence! I will endure your atrocities no longer. You shall pay for what you have done. Oh, this complicates matters still. Now that all the other teams are out of commission, this is our chance to pull ahead. Or you could continue walker mode. Restore the Pharaoh Legend to drive mode. First we'll shake her off, then we'll take first place. I will do as you say, since we're via seeing duck otherwise, but I'm afraid we cannot shake her off. She is easily keeping pace with us on foot. Did you truly think that you could have escaped me? My name is synonymous with racing, and racing with my name. Unlike you, means I have no need for a vehicle. Damn. Looks like we have no choice but to fight our way out of this. But once we beat her, our victory is all but assured. Let's go! Fatal battle.
たたっと爽快に片付けますか。
Increasing technique plus gone.
さーてやりますか。ご機嫌ね。楽しくなってきた。了解です。見え見え。はあ。やー。
Oh, there's still 5 remaining. Bam. Bam, bam. Sound like she's saying Pied Piper. Oh. I just want to see what the four thing is.
見え見え。終わりね。女神の足技堪能してもらえたかしら。
Yeah. Our future's gone. Have I reached an understanding? I think that we'll be on our way. Wait, there's one last thing I wish to say. What is it? I did my best to play the role I was given, but I suppose expecting all of you to buy that the Mohawk men were my children was expecting a bit much, wasn't it? What? Role? We'll have given her a role to play. Is there someone else ruling the singularity? Perhaps? I'm afraid I do not know. Well, all that matters... Well, not... That hardly matters anymore. The important thing is that no one's holding us back anymore. Let's head for the checkpoint and enjoy some well-earned admiration along the way. Why are we back in walker mode? It's precisely when one lets down the guard after feeling so secure in victory that accidents are most likely to occur. This is not fall into that trap. After all, if we were to get Karos and drive over a leftover landmine, we could still end up dead. Oh no! I hear the sounds of engines coming up behind us! The other teams must have recovered at this rate. They'll catch up to us in no time. Hurry up and get us out of this mode, now!
Yay, Senquats. Oh, radical.
いやタイラントシューティス
Oh yeah, 37 hours, 21. They've been going over a day.
我々の運転にブ
We
レー
break
キ
for
が
nothing. Remember
Avoid
that.
it. いや
Hey, even I break occasionally now.
ブレーキぐらいは踏むぞ貴様もしやイ
What are
ノ
you?
シシか
Some kind of boar?
マチョな話
Do
を
not
する
mention demon boars to me. It's gonna shoot her. Yeah, it's a shoot her out. What? They're still behind? That's crazy. Isher Cup round 1 high ranking bonus. So shut up! So what? There were like 4 areas in this race, I think. Now that the race is the second area is underway, all teams are starting off on equal footing again. I've calculated the difference in times between everyone that arrived at the first checkpoint, so we have a provisional ranking at the moment. But it's still too early to tell how things will play out. Just glad nobody retired early. He said it. That's one thing we've got to avoid no matter what. So make sure you keep your tabs on every team. Got it, Meta? So you put such an unusual amount of time and money into this event. I guess you really must want everyone to finish, right, Ishtar? Yeah. I sure do. Anyways, I'm glad everyone made it through the first area. Now, what awaits our racers in the second area? As they all left the starting line at the same time, it shouldn't be long now before they notice a change in their surroundings. Fantasy scene transition go. Whoa, it's hot here! Yikes, it's downright scorching. Alright, so, whoa, it's here. It's hot here. Yikes, it's downright scorching. Whoa, it's hot here. Yikes, it's downright scorching. Are they trying to set us on fire? What? I'm already starting to tan? No, I'm really glad that I went through the snow cone drive-through. It's hot here, so my snow cone's already melted into a pot of syrupy waddle. At least it still tastes good. So hot. Needs to start cooling down. 6 out of 10. I see you're attempting to lower your blood temperature by expelling your internal heat using the same method as an overheating dog. Naturally, I find that behavior completely adorable.
Don't compare my friend's daughter to a dog. Don't.
My, the seed seems to be a match for the fires of hell. Not that I have experience with those, of course. Oh my freaking god! Personally, this place reminds me of the Flaming Mountains. Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks of a rope and oh my I'm going to mute myself for a while. You can't something saying on an empty. She has a script, doesn't she? Saw you outside the kitchen. Hang on, I have to readjust my stuff. My pillow. There. That's good. And now the second pillow. I have this big round pillow that I've had since I was a child. I'm still quite young, but I mean since I was like really, really young. It feels as though it's been ages since I sent you outside the kitchen. Let's also readjust to try to be more comfy.
Ah, okay.
Hey, nice comment. Gullets, you say? Fascinating. I've never heard of anyone making a dish out of gullets before. How do you go about preparing such a dish? Haha. You'll see when I rip out your gullets from your throat. What? Okay, what are you doing here? What does it mean of this hostility? Callmaster saying that he has seen you like that before, but little else. My land has been taken from me. That's all the reason I need. And then there's what happened last year. Last year, I was told to wear a swimsuit and sit back in a hammock, where numerous photos were taken of me. I was a little embarrassed, but I agreed because I thought that would make everyone happy. And when I was told to resign photos for some of the 3-star entries, some of the most popular 3-star entries, I dared to believe that this year's summer event, I might even get a playable swimsuit version of myself. Wait, so she got... What sort of world do we live in where hard work isn't rewarded? You sound like that woman who tried to catch me off guard right before I boarded my vehicle. One misstep in my new swimsuit could have been lost forever. Now here you are! Ah. A mass-produced saber like that one could have never hoped to match me. Tonight, you are my secret caliber will bathe in blood. Well, she coughed off some blood before giving up the ghost. Bloodthirsty Mad Dog went and took her out on her own accord. Oh, that said,
You may want to be careful. This may be kind of rage crazy.
but if you say those kind of things like that too often, you'll start losing credibility. Of course, in my case, I already given up on never being taken seriously. No, I'd become an avenger. I'd become an avenger, consumed by rage. It's as far as you go. I'm glad that you're all in vehicles. That will let me use my chariot to make you all bow down before me. But I merely want to defeat you. I only want to utterly break your spirit. It's the only way that I can protect my land. Is that all? Is that so? What an amusing concept. Let's around. Us keepers are exceptionally strong spirits. No matter if we must clean and we do not have the option of resigning. How do you intend to go about breaking our spirits? Oh, game chicken. Does that mean that she's still talking about food after all? I've set things up so that you'll never be able to cross the mountain unless you defeat me. She's right. I've taken a quick look around. I don't see any alternative route. Anything like that's probably already been hidden with Magecraft, or physically obstructed in some way. Regardless, we can't do anything about that with an opponent facing us. In other words, we really do have no choice but to accept her challenge. And I'm okay with that. It sounds like fun. I have no objection either. Boudica, it is clear that words will not suffice to break your delusion. This too must be fate. Our match shall both be a race and a battle to demonstrate our resolve. Above all, I will never stand down from a challenge in which I must risk my life. Okay, I'm checking out first. I thought it might be a competition to see who can eat the most turkey, but I can tell that the situation is more dire than that. I grant you though, that I am not concerned with your enthusiasm for this competition, Nero. I see that you take it seriously. I would not mock those who dare risk their lives for what they desire. Just this once, I shall acquiesce and let the sub-driver take the glory. You have this mate's full support. Drama queen. No. And you in turn have my gratitude. I shall dedicate a song to you once we have won. You too. You share the same vehicle? Why are you... I see. There you have it, folks. Looks like the second area will be kicking off with a little game of chicken against her and her chariot. The victor team can get her and return to the main race fastest. Are you sure about this? Racing toward the mouth of an active volcano seems like a very bad idea. Do you think? I'll doubt that they'll have anything to worry about besides lava, hail, and pyroclastic clouds. That sounds pretty dangerous to me. Don't worry about it. If things really do get dicey, I'll step in to help. I guess if you can't help but worry, you and Nash can bring them supplies like you did last time. I got pit stops set up there and everything. Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's do our best again, Senpai.
Boo! But... Boo! Yeah. Yeah. Yo, what's that? Boo! My name's Louie.
Oh, God damn it, I lost the voice. Alright, looks like the game of chicken with Burka is about to get underway. Countdown will be added by Burka herself, apparently. Well, I'm sure that she'll be fair about it. If she doesn't, we'll kill her. 3, 2, 1. Go! Come on, you better move. Wait, huh? Has Legend Spy just grown extremely heavy? Or are we not moving now? Rose, listen to me very closely. There's only one possible outcome of this game. Death. You don't know that. Yes, I do. Given your pride, earnest nature, and sense of responsibility, I see no possible ending for this race. That does not include our own deaths. Therefore, I am left with no choice but to activate the Legend's full spike mode. It's designed to let it cling to the ground in case of avalanches and landslides. Let's proceed first and foremost with caution. Okay, so yeah, she actually does have a few useful modes. Like the landmine one, that helped. And this, it can be used so that avalanches and landslides, that's gonna be pretty helpful with a race. Do you even understand what the goal of a race is? What's this? We're still at the very beginning of the second area, but one team's already lagging behind. Meanwhile, the other team's vehicles are neck and neck. Boudica's Cherokee. At this point, let me offer the same advice I gave in the first area. If you get crushed by a boulder and melted by lava, walk it off. You better make sure that each and every one of you make it to the finish line. I just want to end this as quick as possible. Which team am I on? I am on Team Fran. Well, time to see what this guy has.
ダジャクダジャクもろいファラオに歯向かう愚か者めが
Oh, he has a Sphinx attacking. That's rad. Go faster.
はい
Fuck.
はい
End already, please.
ファラオの真意を見るがいい。
行きます。了解です。お任せを。ふっ。そこです。
この程度か。よかろう。
はい、お任せを。やーない。
この程度か。
はい、行きます。甘い。
もろい。
新名
褒美をやろ
偽装登録
う。よかろう。
いけます。宝具展開します。
全能の神よ、我が業を見よ。そして征服せ。ラブゼウムセンティース。ダジャクダジャク。空を仰げ、地を生え。お前の見上げる太陽の輝きが世である。
Oh, sweet, we won. I had to take a call.
My evil tricks are still in top form as well.
What? There's two. I just really want to get all of these events over with. No, stop. However, I will show you what that takes more of a determination to claim victory. I won't lose to you this time, but I'm going to win no matter what. Well, he's giving me an atmosphere re-entry flashbacks. Youch. I mean, I designed my ship to protect us from extreme heat, but I never imagined how hot it could get in here. It feels like I'm working in a sweatshop. Maybe I could take off my jacket, or even better, just race in a swimsuit. What's this? You're attempting to use surrounding chaos as a ploy for you to change into a swimsuit for yourself? Ingenious. Still, if we were to get even more characteristic with your face in a swimsuit, more characters with your face in a swimsuit, it would likely start a riot. And yet, this heat is really unbearable. Very well then, in the spirit of the summer event, I might as well sell out completely. I shall consider this our personal summer festival. Oh yeah, everyone's loving it, and it's all thanks to me. I think you're confusing flames of excitement of actual flames, but I am getting kind of excited. My Alterum's running so hot you could fry noodles on it. Time to strike while the Dorito is hot. Our surrounding environments have been getting harsher and harsher, though it's not a surprise since we're getting closer to the mouth of the volcano. Huh? What? Red, goopy paste. Is that same stuff that I eat food with every day? The kind of that tastes like it's made for babies? I know it's out-of-food artificial life form seed, and it doesn't come with bowling from the ground up. Seems like a bizarre revelation of my dear daughter's background, but I still chalk it up to being a figment of my imagination. Well, this certainly isn't good. Simulog just cuts off from the others. Can we go through it? I'm afraid not. Continuing to press forward now would be tantamount to suicide. I could vent some steam to let us fly over it, but that sounds like a wonderful solution. Go on then, do it. Unfortunately, after running the numbers, I can't rule out the possibility that Ishtar might shut us down. Fine is against the rules of this race, after all. Perhaps you overlook it, as our sole purpose is to avoid the lava? No, probably not. Then I'm afraid this is our only option. Locomotive form, off. Staying on his head. This form just not bending steam to fly, but to leap, thus lowering our odds of being shut down. This way we can move forward and avoid the lava if it slows us down, but it's better than being stuck here. Nod. Just a moment. Where am I supposed to sit? I too would like to be carried away like something out of a fairy tale, you know. I'm afraid that's impossible. There's not enough room for you to carry both would cause stability issues. Fortunately, you can leap quite well on your own power. I've seen you when you're using your noble phantasm. And do you have any idea what a toll that takes on my back to do that at my age? Every leap and bound is taken at great peril of that word. Another such dangerous state, nothing gunfire is giving me tinnitus. Trust me when I tell you that I would just as soon not be taking such literal leaps of faith. Can't imagine the strain all this activity puts on your body once you get to be a gentleman of advancing years. Throw him. Something's changed in the surrounding environment. I wonder if... Oh no, I can't believe I forgot. Not to worry, I know what you're thinking. I have been thinking it myself. You have been biding your time, waiting for the perfect chance to rid this vehicle of its most useless energy. Namely, its source of alters something or other. Now its opportunity to do it so has presented itself in the form of an active volcano. Fortunately, I have already prepared a lever for precisely this. Eventually, pull it, and the half-weight eccentric will be ejected straight into lava. Go on then, whenever you're ready. You great hairy fool. In a vehicle where safety is paramount, alternating current is the only viable choice. Your cut rate direct current doesn't even work with transformers. I believe that we both had enough of you and your childish antics. Go, Miss Helena. All you need to do is press the button. It will open a hatch directly beneath the furry villain. Freddy will handle the rest in a glorious and gratifying display. Stop it! The sword thing is exactly what I forgot. You two and your constant ridiculous antics kept me too bizarre to realize how bizarre this place really is. What do you mean by that? This volcano. Ever since ancient times, people have believed that volcanoes hold mystical powers, and whenever a volcano is about to erupt, mysterious lights are also frequently spotted nearby. Oh yes. I believe I've heard something like that. I believe that such lights arise not from mystical means, but because of... Shut up, you half-wit. Hey, Water Crypt, welcome back! It's nice to see you again. Shut up, you half-wit. Know what this must mean? I think we're nearing... yeah. I can't pass up this chance now. Huh? Did you see that line in the sky just now? I think I saw something fly by. Forget the race for the moment. Got field work to do. Wasn't that just a drone flying around to broadcast a race? Didn't I tell you to shut up? Some things are better left to the imagination. As far as this race goes, I believe that we should let Mrs. Melassa do as she pleases. Oh man, people are starting to drop off left and right. Yet you seem quite unperturbed. Well, sure, I'm used to this sort of places after all. Not to mention I get to stay on the way along. I don't have to cross fires barefoot. I'd have to gather banana leaf fans, scala banana, or otherwise. It's really still really hot here otherwise, but aside from that, this is so easy. It almost feels wrong. In fact, maybe it is wrong. Compared to the others, we must look like we're slacking off big time in the eyes of Buddha. Not at all. I am fiercely maintaining my vigilance for even slightest violation of public decency. The Buddha himself will be proud of my efforts. Yeah, he probably don't have anything to worry about. Yeah, exactly, dude. He's ferocious. He's amazing. He's fluffy. Wanna pet him? Yeah, you probably don't have anything to worry about. But plus, I can see they're picking up the pace to catch up with the Shameless Emperor team, which is great. I guess we still got a lot more to worry about. Just more worried about myself, like the fact that I'm thinking this as well. Feels like I might be upsetting the balance between enjoying Buddha's protection and trying to complete the trial he's given me. Anyways, what's up, Wirecrypt? How you doing? Like, it's been a while. There, you see? You see? This is a volcanic bomb. This is bad. Looks like it's spooking the horses. Oh no, I knew it. I figured that when we would never fall into the volcano as long as we had Buddha's protection, so we could easily win as long as we kept going at full Buddha speed. But I should have known that he would see right through that. I'm beyond ashamed. I have to accept that they still have a long way to go on my journey. Gratitude, I smashed 1,000 volcanic bombs, 5 out in mountains as Buddha bomb. Yeah. I'm no heartless Uni either. I believe that. Yeah, I have to catch up. Like, as you can see, I've been waiting, so I'm pretty excited. So, do you know who won each round? It may be a little bit helpful for me to get better rewards. Yes, indeed, I believe I will not be liking better things that deserve its swift execution, and so I shall show mercy. Hold the ground here and give potential offenders a chance to remedy their ways for the duration of this rock storm. Protect public decency, after all. What's more, I have a sense of sort of connection to those people here. Seem to conduct criticism from friends and reflecting on the manner in which one conducts himself is a perfectly valid type of reform in its own ways. In its own right. So yeah, do you know who won the second round of Krita? Krita Budka. Boudica? I'm like, I don't know, man. Oh, seriously? Fuck. It's the wrong person then. Let's see, who to go with? I'm gonna go with the motorcycle. Because motorcycles are wicked, yo. It appears that, though most of the other racers have dropped out, few things are better than stains that easily come out in a wash. Colonel, a predictable outcome. This course is just a melting pot of heat and passion, just like my own. Yeah, go ahead. I would be glad to have it. Just like my own vices. Rome may delight in a matter of all entertainment, but even Romans do not usually race on an active volcano more than once a decade. Big bugs. I'm just gonna try to do like different voices that I know I can do. What voices can I do? Of course. Oh wait. Of course. Fuck. My voice! I had so many voices I could do! Of course, I have already raced on such a course, so I am well aware of the necessary techniques, but it's all possible for the, fights to keep up at all. Oh, we're here, I'm an old hand when it comes to seeing the truth amid the flames. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, I'm weird. Don't mind any of that. Don't mind any of what just happened. Tell me, have you ever danced with Nobu in the Pale Firefly? Huh? What do you mean nobody gets a reference these days? I got the reference. No, I didn't. Curse you, Rome, I won't lose to this brat. This is our land. Calls himself. They're going even faster! They'll reach the mountain of the volcano in no time. Unlike... Well, volcano's mouth is already upon us. we not slowed down soon, our lives would be forfeit. What would you have us do, sub-driver? We have no traction on this ground. Slamming the brakes will not let us stop in time. Understood, then we floor the accelerator as hard as we can. Hold on, Dark Maid. I told you I was serious about this battle, and I meant it. May enjoy making life. I have never once spoken of falsehoods. I see very well then, I shall entrust this to you. All is in your hands now, Nero Claudius. There is my garden, and embodiment of passion and fear in my heart. I have nothing to fear from it. I have heard that I can cause a disaster at Pompeii after all, but I died, but that was not my fault. Oh, yes it was. It was all of your fault. All of it. It's because your Romans broke your promise to that our land, my daughters, tribe, and allies all perished. That's why I fight. That is why you Romans are my sworn enemy. Damn it. I'm not Roman. That's right, why? What's Child Brim working with Rome? No. Whatever your reasons may be, it only makes it more important that you're not Roman. Seriously though, don't mind any of those accents. I'm probably gonna be doing and voices. I'm probably gonna be doing more once I remember which ones I can do. More important than I will not allow myself to lose. So you would attack us again? You dare approach me? Oh, so you're approaching me. Very well then. Come as close as you like. Room. I fucked your mom, shit lips. Wait, what was? Ka-chow. What am I doing? What am I doing?
先輩了解したはい行きます行儀の悪いはっ甘い
Yeah, I would think so, because she said her daughters.
了解した行きます
Oh, wait a second.
徹底的に
Bam.
な
No, wait. Bam,
ご
bam,
注
bam.
意徹底的になはっそこだ
Oh, healing. You ever listen to Bo Burnham?
了
Do
解
you know who
行き
Bo
ます
Burnham
徹
is,
底
man?
的にな一掃
Email.
するそこだ
Bo Burnham? It's a shame. The guy's funny. He's a comedian. Well, he was.
ご注意
He's also a singer, songwriter, actor,
一掃する
director, scriptwriter. That's an all, man. Female. I don't know what.
了解したご注文了解です
But he made some music and
行儀の悪い
it's funny
どこが悪
stuff.
いそこかそこか はい
One song that I wrote is called
了解
Sad.
した
It's talking about the quote unquote sad stuff that he sees in the world and how like it's all just sad.
ここです
Yeah, I would highly recommend it. He's a funny guy.
でステータス頑張りますシールドエフェクト発揮します徹底的になお任せを行きますそこだそこですで女神ハンドラスター私に力を きます。徹底的にな。了解した。ご注文でしたらそのように。
Yeah, media.
する。ゆっくり落ち着いて。
Let's see if this can do enough damage. Oh, wait.
食べたアイスの数に覚えてはいない。
And what's this one do? So, what's going on?
クールダウン一つ。エンジンを回せ。ご注文でしたら了解した。公爵な。
Seems pretty legit.
そこだ。
Cool. What? Oh, I thought that if I broke the health, then it would. Kind of wasted that shit.
メガネ
Damn it.
私に力を守ってみせる。チャリオット・オブ・ブッダ。
Woodka? Woodka?
ゆっくり落ち着いて。
So what do you have now? You have defense up.
これですね。ではこれを。了解です。お任せを。了解した。
That's cool.
甘い。一掃する。メガネラスター。私に力を。
What the shit I do?
よーし。了解した。徹底的に
Yes.
な。ぜ一掃する。
Come on, so close. No, no, no. Go for it. Go for. Yes. That could have been bad.
エンジンを回せ。射程の時間だ。ご注文でしたらそのように。降
Real
車し
topic
な。
spaghetti.
パーフェクトブレイク。モールだ。そこだ。ゆっくり
Shit.
落ち着いて。メガネラスター。私に力を。ご注文でしたらそのように。はい。一掃する。甘い。
Thank goodness.
お任せを。はい。行きます。甘い。覚悟なさい。生産終了。
Sweet.
メイド家業も悪くはない。
That is very good. What is this? Oh. I'm so glad I didn't lose. They're getting closer and closer to the mouth of the volcano. Are they gonna be alright? I hope that they can stop in time. Her. Rah. No matter what happens, I can't let myself lose this fight. I need to get ahead of Nero, even if just a tiny bit, and prove to everyone how brave I am, and I'm not just a loser who suffered humiliation. A humiliating defeat at Rome's hands. And if winning this game will accomplish that, I don't care if I fall into the volcano. Even as my body burns, I'll face her and I'll say, "Take that, you coward, and so much for great Rome. Ah, my body is burning." That would be my greatest victory. Barracuda, I'm sorry, man. I mean, I know I shouldn't say this, but I just can't hold myself back any longer. I can tell that you're pretty prepared to die in order to secure yourself victory. In light of your determination, I am compelled to tell you this. What is it? What do you have to tell me now that you're about to lose? Well, since I can't hold back anymore, I guess I'll just have to spit it out. I'm having the time of my life. I'm not only prepared to face death, I would much rather live. Oh, I'm not prepared to face death. That's why this is so enjoyable. We continue to challenge death to sing praises of past life. Not making life your choice to race headlong to your death, I would be sad to see you die. Huh? What's this? What are you saying? This is a battle, one between a conqueror and the conquered. I bear you scorn and contempt. Moo, have you have every right to loathe Rome, isn't it? Demand this as much as you like. It's a battle between you and me. And unlike our previous battle, there is no one who will humiliate you or your daughter without my knowledge. Your people will not die. There's no land for anyone to take, and this is nothing but the contest to see which of us will be the victor. And I must tell you, Buddha, I am able to compete with you like this. Fills my heart with joy. Makes me wish we could become sister in arms, friends who will share each other's bravery, buttress each other's determination, and swallow each other's fear. Buddha, proud charioteer and queen of victory, please reconsider your decision to claim this victory even at the cost of your own life. If you truly mean to take revenge on Rome and me, then achieve a complete victory. Use your skill to surpass me and laugh as you watch me fall into the volcano. Alright, the moment of truth is upon us. This is the time for me to shine brighter than Rome has ever shined before. Now, hit the brakes. Oops, so much for breaking their spirit. Why do you not rein in your horses? You're about to fall into the volcano. Oh no! Bakuda has fallen into the volcano in Lava City. Build the rescue. Woo! We just made it. Just forget that. Oh, thank goodness. Her chariot might have fallen into the volcano. But Nero managed to grab hold of Bakuda before she could follow it. And Altera has hold of Nero so that she was able to lean out of the car and grab hold of Bakuda. What are you looking at? Hurry up and get in. There was something I wanted to ask you as well, child Britannia. You fought against Rome too. You should hate it every bit as much as I do. So then, why are you able to fight alongside her? I cannot say. Mainly because she wanted a swimsuit avatar. Pondering such weighty matters is better left to royalty. Right now I'm no more than a housekeeper. I've set such lofty matters aside for the time being. However, it makes me wish that we could become sister in arms, eh? Everything that one said is tepid in the opulence of victory, and yet there's something strangely pleasing about that. It's like a Deus Ex Machina, the only one that actually wishes to go with it. Sorry! I am sorry for today's bad commentating and reading. I've just been kind of out of it recently. That's an excuse. I'm not gonna try to make excuses. That's on me. Let's just continue. I see. Now I get it. I should have realized it all along. I've been a spirit for a long time now. Heroic spirits are shadows of people who have made their marks on history. They aren't actually those people themselves. Thanks, Rockcraft. I can always rely on you. The real me who once lived, the heroic spirit I am now, aren't the same person. I even said that back when I tried to make myself look good once. But now I don't know. When I was summoned here, It was like my spirit origin was somehow different. I guess that's why I ended up flying off the handle like that. I'm sorry. I really did make a lot of trouble for you all, didn't I? Hold it, don't go disappearing. We still need to discuss something important. Did we win this battle? We stopped our vehicle right near the volcano's edge, but your body went closer towards it than ours. Is the winner of this battle determined via the vehicle's position or the driver's? Oh, that? Naturally, it's... Wahaha! Not so fast, you got careless. You failed to see the true victor emerging from behind. You said pretending to be a caster and a rider got sloppy. First, we secretly followed you from behind so as not to kill the serious mood, and now the plan's going to pay off by letting us win. What's more, I anticipated something like this might happen, so I did a drop-off detection system just like the one that person used in the V6 Demon King. Nothing can beat that technology found in those clever cleaning robots. Once they fall down a staircase, no matter how close they get to an edge, they never fall off the staircase no matter how close they get to the edge. Which means that I can use that same technology to get as close as possible to the edge without falling. My great victory! My. First I steal her turn to get a swimsuit, and now I steal her catchphrase. Sometimes I'm so awesomely evil, I even surprise myself. Yes, this vehicle is designed to shut off its engine if it detects a significant drop-off. Excellent, just as I ordered. Wait, did you say shut off? That's right, so our inertia will be send us driving right over into the lava. What? What kind of crappy design is that for a rocket? It's not crappy, rockets don't need little silly control structures like that, so I am nipped to them. Honestly, I didn't really know much about how spaceships are designed anyways. We really are hopeless, aren't we? Oh. Hi, what breathtaking lava dive that was. For some reason, Oda is still smirking and giving a thumbs up as she sinks into the lava. I guess that means that they won? Both they and their vehicles went far of this after all. Well, see you around. I hope you find a road to the next area after I disappear. Good luck. I'll just die. Oda! Huh, I can't help but be a little disappointed by this and how this ended. But, well, 3 people are dead. That's fine. She was mine at the end. After all, that was truly a great race between the Queen of Chariots. Now what is going on? Oh no, it's going to erupt. Get back. The ship can withstand re-entry heat, so it's not going to melt in lava or anything. But it looks like its reactor set off something in the volcano that triggered an eruption. Well, I mean, if she was really getting that affected earlier by just entering the place, oh no, may just burn her up in there, turn it into a hot pot. Triggered an eruption. Really, that sounds pretty dire, like wipe out human civilization dire. No? Can we escape it? I think he'll probably end up blowing us out here on its own. Might even set us into space. Space. Alright, that's enough kind of plan. I'm just going on to conquering the whole damn universe. Just as well, this planet could never hope to contain my awesome... Anyway. Either way, it can't be helped. Oh, there goes my keyboard. I have my... Would she shoot them down? Because it wasn't really their... Well, I mean, technically, it was her fault. Who cares? It erupted. There are rockets shooting up like, a rocket. So, not even this Earth's fiery fury is enough to kill Nobu. Still, it did succeed at banishing her into the stratosphere. Hehehe, that's what she gets for running off and getting a swimsuit by herself. This is the divine justice at work. Now I can rest easy until a summer Okita comes out next year. Foo! Yes, I saw Mysterious that pass by whispering something about Sirius sounding too, but I'm sure it doesn't mean anything. Well, mostly sure. Every time that they do that, it's always saying Sirius. Vehicle off course, huh? Well, they did say their vehicle can re-enter the atmosphere, so they'll probably come back sooner or later. Since it wasn't their fault, I won't treat it as it's a flying violation, but if they try to cheat for distance, when they come back down, I'll shoot them right the hell down. Well,
It kind of was their fault because the reactor wasn't really a purposeful thing, but
that's true. Let's see. Would they be able to glide? Like, that would give them more speed. I don't really think that could be really considered. I don't think that they can do much to make it considered cheating unless if they just like go up even higher with their own thing, but they would just be using what happened.
anyway, let's keep on going with the race. Especially now that the other teams caught up while the Emperor was settling the score with Fukuda. Let's see how... Like, here.
So, they go up, which wasn't intentionally their fault. And when they're coming down, they can control like the direction that they're going in. So, I don't think that would be considered cheating. I think that that's full on good as long as they don't like really use their thrusters that they would to go off into space again. Like to not use it that much. I don't know. Let's see how things go from here. How do you even fucking turn in a rocket? Like yeah, it has wheels and shit, but still. It's a rocket. It doesn't really get that much control over it. Run like a rose, red like roses. Caught over the moon. Jingle bells. It's fucking jingle bells. We are in high spirits. I voted for second place, that's good. Alright. Yeah, it has wheels and shit, but still, it doesn't look like it's not even like... Actually, it could probably turn faster than a real car since that's going on the inside. No, wait, no, that still wouldn't make sense. Well, I mean, yeah, if it's actually facing that direction, then it should be faster since I would have more control. Wait, how did they get to second place? Did they just, like, jump over it? Is it they were gonna leave and all that shit? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot. I will do that right now, friends and following. Oh, shoot. Cool. Oh! We're already friends! That's cool. Wait, so if I follow... Oh, okay. I was wondering if I could follow and friend you at the same time. That would have been sweet. Lit down. I should just learn how to shut up. Alright, so... Hey, so how many are there in total? Like, four areas? Or something? That's cool. That's funny, though. Is it funny? 5. Alright. So I should be able to finish this one today, and maybe even finish the next tomorrow. Depending on what I decide to do. And that puts us at a halfway point. Each team is crawling their way forward to try to take the lead. Still, the next area might be way less eventful than what we're used to now. What is the next area, you ask? Well, it's a garden. What now? A garden is, well, it's basically a sort of natural straight trench between two faults. Oh, you're so smart, Nash. No, not at all. I just happen to know that because it was in a book that I read when I was bored once, so... Super interesting. You too, but save the geography lesson for when we go to commercial. All eyes on the live feed, please. Our racers are all made it here at once. If it was to make a prediction, I would say that the most distinctly summerish area of the race. What happened? What happened? What happened? We good. Alright. I pressed the button, so I was afraid. I see our surroundings haven't changed yet. This is a water environment, okay? A river! This is more summerish. This should be a lot nicer to race at here than the last area, so he'll be perfect for helping me blow off steam. Indeed, places like this are great sources of temptation. I smell all manners of forbidden things here. I must be more vigilant than ever. This looks like a perfect spot to cool off after feeling the heat of re-entry. Though, granted, I'm already feeling fairly cool after each star shot is down, when I just got a little bit greedy with our re-entry angle. Yeah, like, with the re-entry angle, that should be at your own discretion. I almost ended up burnt in Nobukilu. This Shar's Beam might be a goddess class, but my driving techniques is Galaxy class level. I can handle anything she throws at us. Demon King of the Sixth Heaven. Fucking nukes him. Now I see. Water must have been flowing into the garden to form like a long, straight river. That's right. So this stretch it's gonna be a water race. Still no flying. The racers can swim or skim as they like. They can choose to use water or ignore it completely and stick to land. I expect to see a lot of variety in this leg of the race. Of course, oh wait, she's out of commentary mode now. Of course, given the way that things have gone so far, I wouldn't be too surprised if someone comes along to mix things up. Haha! A new challenger approaches. Well, I did enjoy the passionate heat of the volcano, but this water is not bad either. The sound of nearby birds twittering their songs of love, the wind caressing us with gentle spray from the running water, the nameless grass gathered along the river's edge. What a peaceful picture this river paints. It's truly a beautiful... How dare you! Well, I mean, she does get paid a lot of jewels and gold. Also, you know that she's a goddess, so like if anybody disagrees working on it, she could just, like, you know, smite them. But yeah. Isn't that... You called me beautiful, didn't you? I'll kill you. Gorilla-esque queen. Nobody said anything of the sort. No, I can tell what you're thinking. It's written all over your faces. I will kill you for it. That... you should... Have I heard of I've heard of self-consciousness, but this is freaking absurd. It's hard to be properly aware of things around you sometimes. This is way beyond excessive. Well, she did suffer a great deal of trauma when she was alive, so... Nonetheless, I remember now. If I do not explain this part, there will be no point in me signing the contract to be this land's guardian. Yeah, see, she has to be on the script. Listen well, this is the most important element of your voyage along this river is beauty. Beauty. Is that so? I can't say I fully understand why, but it makes it sound like a place just made for just me. Be beautiful, racers. In this area, the more beautiful you are, the faster you shall go. Truly, this place is evidently designed to confer some sort of supplementary effect to your speed in proportion to your beauty. Though I do not know if it has always been so, or if someone placed a special bounded field here for that purpose. Are you enjoying the stream so far, Water Crypt? Did you do this, Ishtar? Of course! It's the only part of the race with water, so I thought it deserved to have its own unique twist. My gosh! Oh, that's a good voice for Professor M. Ah, just good. All right, I can't argue with that. I've been screwing up with the stuff, so no, I'll take it. Besides, I'm the goddess of beauty, so it's a pretty on brand, don't you think? I see. A unique twist, huh? Water and beauty go together like ambrosia and nectar. So I figured this way could be a way to use the river to let the racers race faster. We've got all the lovely water right there, after all. It'd be a waste not to take advantage of it. Start your engine. I accepted this proposition once I learned of this area's unique properties. So go forth and be beautiful, racers. That is what I desire as well. Are you sure? Won't it be a problem if we move too quickly? Not at all. The more beautiful you are, the less beautiful I seem in comparison. You've gotta be kidding me. Yep, definitely way too self-conscious. Man, I miss playing Call of Duty Zombies. I gotta do that more often. So, if you only took this job because you didn't want anyone calling you beautiful, does that mean you're not going to go out of your way to interfere in our race? Precisely, yes. Besides, there's nothing in my job description about what obligates me to do so. While this is the most interesting idea for a race, there is one significant problem. There's nothing so difficult to judge as beauty. I agree. It's inherently subjective. So how exactly is our beauty going to be judged? Without a clearly defined standard, we don't have any basis on what to form a strategy. It doesn't seem like it would make for a very interesting battle. Jalter? Haven't seen that one yet. But hey, that's good! Well, given that I am clearly the epitome of beauty by any standards, victory is already as good as mine enemies. Why, you? I won't stand for that! We pharaohs are especially beautiful just by virtue of being pharaohs. Our radiance lights up to every room we walk into, and it's just our natural state. Not to worry, I knew some sort of standard would be necessary to facilitate such a competition. Fortunately, I happened to find two people nearby who claimed they were born to be beauty judges. So I brought them along. How does that come up in conversation? Hi, my name is Gorilla. Hey, this joke isn't going nowhere. It's not going to make me or probably you laugh. I shall have them assess each term's beauty. I am the one who shall handle the racers, while the others will be focused on their vehicles. First judge. Oh, okay. Cool, that's awesome. As our racers, we have Mr. B, connoisseur of young girls. Whoa! That sounds like could be jail. His catchphrase is, move the forward compatibility of beauty. Therefore, the one who is most beautiful is the one who is most mo. Whatever that means.
Da-da-da. That's right, it's me. You know you can't have a swimsuit event without me around. For what are swimsuits and areas they cover?
Yeah, I know, exactly.
If not the stuff of dreams. This kind of event comes only once a year, so I just gotta participate. Why wouldn't they bring me for the second glorious year of this swimsuit festival? Oh, the girls. Smooth and bouncy bits are slipping out of the wardrobe malfunction. Worry not, for that too is a dream come true. Hey, what the fuck? Wrote that bit of dialogue myself. Feel free to use. I'm not gonna do a Roblox quiz. Feel free to use it in your fanfics, but hey, grab me for it. What is it? Come on now. Why you got so quiet? Oh, I get it. You want to hear more about my dreams. Oh, alright. Since I'm such a fan favorite, I can't let everyone down, can I? Right, listen up. You see, girls hide the bits they don't want you to see on their swimsuits. Get it? That means that
That means that what they don't hide is fair game for all of those who are going. What? It's a free pass to enjoy the show. What kind of fool would you have not to take them up on that sweet offer? So go on, take it all in. Everything they're showing off. Armpits, thighs, navels, armpits again. Okay. Fusroda. Yow! Ow! 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 Oh, thank you, Armor. Without you, I would have been dead in an instant. This behavior is truly unacceptable. His existence is unacceptable. I shall finish him off myself. Then I shall soak his remains in salt for a fucking week. Oh, now that's just uncalled for. Are you perhaps unaware of the tragic fate that awaits me? Whatever. Couldn't keep doing what I love doing if a bit of salt bothered me. We pirates go do whatever we want and nothing else. Very well then. Did she just fucking stab the guy? Ah, wait! I was keen. I was keen. Sheesh. You think someone as sexy as you would know how to take a joke? I swear that my eye is as pure as Miss Helena's chest is flat. Here now, I am but Mr. B, a faithful judge. Or rather, to be precise, I'm just a robot that was made specifically to serve that role. Beep boop. You have thought me the whole Motobari thing would tip you off. Thank you, Armor. Kinda sounds like that should split. I don't think that's a robot. Oh, a robot, you say? Beauty standards may be inherently subjective, but the boss still wants someone to evaluate the racers calmly and as impartially as possible. That's why the boss decided to use a machine and copy over the personality, so I'm well suited to be a judge for it. Wait, but then still, isn't that kind of like the thing that is... Wouldn't that still kind of be, like, biased towards it? Because whatever, it's just... Given my finely honed tastes and opinions about beauty, I may offer you with my standards at times, but I hope that you will overlook it as merely a recreation of this original model's goodness. After all, there's nothing more pointless than getting angry at a machine, is there? If he really is a robot, I'll have to turn him into a self-checkout machine later. If I can call me fat, fuck. Next is the vehicle judge. For catchphrase is, I delegated the rest of my work to my most dependable staff. I'm sure they won't mind a little extra. Da Vinci. I could just tell right before. I could just tell by, delegated the rest of my work. It's like, good day, servants. I have never met before. My name is, Masqueraded, Count. There is no one better suited for judging beautiful gadgets than yours truly. Oh, and in case you were wondering, more of his match to be respectful of our entrance. After all, it wouldn't be fair if a judge was more beautiful than those she was judging, would it? I see she's finally shown her true colors. Come to think about it, she did mention backing us up until her turn rolled around, didn't she? Now I see what she meant. And so these are the two judges that will be evaluating your beauty. If you wish to race faster than your opponents, you will need to demonstrate your beauty to them. That's right, so don't be shy about putting it all out there. And I mean all. So you know I'm very strict when it comes to judging. Industrial design, form factor, how cool it looks in motion, functional design, overall balance. My standards are multitudinous and comprehensive, so if you want to meet them, you'll need to demonstrate every aspect of your craft's potential. Essentially, I want to see something that will make any inventor so sing, though I will grant you that it is a pretty tall order. Yikes, what an unpleasant person that Count is. I wonder who it could be under that mask. Hegi? King David? Maybe even King Ozymandias? I can see that.
No, you can't. You really have no idea who that is? You couldn't be far off the... No, you can't. You really have no idea who that is? You couldn't be far off the mark if you tried. Enough. Now that you understand this race entails, I shall say one last thing. If I am left to my own devices, I am cursed to grow more beautiful as a moment's notice. Oh, you're cursed to, huh? Guess that there's nothing for it then. I guess I just thought that you couldn't be any more absurdly self-conscious. So as beautiful as you can be. I will pursue you as the particulars of my job require, but I will not interfere. Your advice is noted, but unneeded. I am already the ultimate beauty. I have limitless room to grow further. So it's all but a foregone conclusion if you seek someone else to be more beautiful than you. Then sit back and watch me race, secure the knowledge that you are witnessing is enough. You could never hope to watch. To reach.
There you have it. The third area is a riverside stage, where beauty is key to victory. You don't want to lose this stage, ladies. Just imagine the cool spray of water, glistening in the air, blood and sweat flying off the racers as they vie for the top spot, piles and piles of money rolling in from satisfied customers. What could be better? These women are putting their pride on the line for this race. I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Yay, I got quick oil. That is so fun. Let's see who's losing. Wait, what? I didn't end up over there.
はいはい、レースの実況ご苦労様。今回の見どころはここよ。レースに夢中になるのは当然として、インフォメーションにも目を通しておいてね。ルールを知っておかないと損するわよ。
Item list.
ん？資材の補充？いいわよ。何が欲しいの？
How many do I have? Shit. Exchange for Dead Heat Summers, right? Limited edition Ascension material. Shit. I need...
ん？資材
Oh, fuck.
Oh, sweet. So... Guess I'll just do the most difficult one.
Wait, that requires... Alright, so you're... Hey, what's your, username, Water? Cryptic, alright, Oh, you don't got one set. Paul Bunyan? That's fine. I'll just choose yours next time, alright? Let's see, so, this one is for... I'm doing Alteras and Neros, so... Yeah, this should do it. Dead Heat Summer Race, Seychard Cup of Hopes and Dreams 2019.
Yo, I wish I could just use Fu as like servant. Who wouldn't want to be? Just like imagine like a huge berserker like Hercules or something like that. Just like being beaten by this tiny little squirrel thing. That'd be pretty rad.
あら、いかがされました？
I just want to see what the fourth one is.
せっ空気を乱す力は
Yo, she did that fucking PK Thunder shit.
はい、行きます。お任せを。ライコ、参ります。甘い。了解。はい。空気のためですね。
Anything interesting happen? Like anything interesting happen outside of this? Aside of my like live stream? Life good?
で
I
は
don't know what I'm trying to
そ
say.
のように。
あ It's irritating.
せ甘い。せ
That's cool.
ダメ。
That's good.
いいよ。
I'll just do this so I can just make sure to get
そのよ
the
うに。
full MP.
ぜはあ。
Alright, so I guess I'll just go into like a little bit of what's going on in this world. How are you dealing with all of the stuff going on currently?
ではそのように。
Like quarantine.
ライコ、参ります。行きます。はい。お任せを。そこです。覚悟なさい。また守れないの。
That's good.
行きます。はい。はい。そこです。
Yeah, make sure to stay safe.
はあ。
And how have you been doing with that, keeping yourself entertained? Have you found yourself like kind of restless at all?
はい。
Or feeling bored? What the
行き
heck?
ます。空気のためですね。そこです。せ。
Seriously? Alright, let's see which haven't said anything yet.
行きます。ではそのはい。甘い。せ。
That's cool. Same here. I've been just grinding through these Netflix shows.
はい。 行きます。はい。お任せを。
I've been grinding through Netflix shows, and I've been doing a crap ton of reading. Like I've always read in the past, and I've been a big reader in the past, but I've been doing even more so now.
空気。空気のためですね。はあ。 しはしません。いかがです？
I always found like turn-based RPGs so. Oh wait, I should probably
容赦しませんから。
do this.
この兄ちゃん見逃しません。容赦しませんからね。ならばご覧に入れましょう。ではそのように主の御業をここに。御図天の東方神帝釈天混合書。今こそ二人であらゆる敵を撃滅せん。
Oh wow, that is a lot of damage. Flameon, protect your comrades.
Eh? はい。空気のためですね。せっ。 お任せを。え？はい。
So close.
では空気の。ではそのように。いざ。
I've been reading a lot of manga. Oh, if I knew I could level up this much, I would have been doing the level 80s from the beginning. Well, actually, I probably would have been doing that anyways, but I completely forgot.
邪魔者をかっ飛ばす。
Wait, who's that? Is it on, So, do you play like a lot of games? And if so, like, what kinds? Alright, I've got the data I needed. Let's go to judging those vehicles. First up, Red Venus. I haven't the foggiest notion of who created this crap, but whoever it is, they must surely be brilliant and exquisitely beautiful. And be a brilliant and exquisitely beautiful genius inventor. What's more, she must have also been exceptionally generous and open-minded to accept such an impossible request from these two tyrants. At any rate, the resulting vehicle is truly wondrous, the pinnacle of function design where any artifice is unnecessary. I'm just gonna read the commentator voices in commentator voice. So, how is Dark Souls? I wanted to play it for a while, but I kind of like not breaking all my fucking things. Unnecessary in the pursuit of speed has been skillfully stripped away. And still, its form remains astonishingly stylish. It's as though it is the very culmination of the entire history of mankind. Attempts to build the fastest car possible. So, are you... One thing that I wonder about Dark Souls, are you constantly in, like... What is it?
easily like at a disadvantage? Are you constantly at a disadvantage, or can you get some like powerful gear and be pretty powerful? Because I don't know. Of mankind's attempts to build the fastest car possible. Truly, this streamlined machine with its beauty, functional design, embodies the aphorism "simple is best." I awarded 10 out of 10. Sheesh, I wonder why. Next, we have the that is so awesome. Like, can you like grind to get all that stuff? Like, I want to play more games like MMORPGs, like World of Warcraft, but they usually all have like monthly payments or some shit like that. World of Warcraft, you have to do that, but I've heard of this new one coming out, Star Citizen, and it sounds really cool. But like, so if you get that really OP gear, can you still like win pretty? Can you still like go for all the bosses pretty easily? Next, we have Karma Wheel and Thunderdome. What a lovely surprise to see Helena's old-fashioned Karma Wheel repurposed. Sorry, I went off subject with the Dark Souls. Now I really want to play it. It's Dark Souls Online. Like, can you play with friends? Repurposed into this futuristic, avant-garde design. And then we have its accompanying monster car. Oh, hey, I actually... the plane to purpose into what sort of current it uses aside, the mechanism vastly amounts to, like, the... Sweet, if I get it, you ever want to play? I'll put it into propulsive force. I'm saying that may be a little bit odd hearing from a streamer, but I want to interact with my audience. Overcompensatory side. I didn't even notice that this was two separate things. I just thought that this was the whole thing, and this was just a side thing, like that was on the side. But I didn't notice. It looks like it's just two separate vehicles where Edison and Tesla are yo, I got Xbox, so that's cool. Where Edison and I forgot what I was saying. Fuck. This just looks like a separate vehicle from this. So like, are they just like following her around, or is it like connected in some way, shape, or form? But it is clearly the result of the two men assisting her, putting aside all their pride into their work. Indeed, sheer muscle can be beautiful too. And the fact that such an opposing views came together to create the single machine is beautiful in its own right. Yeah. I award this team 10 out of 10. Demon King of the V6 Heaven. Haven, while indeed seems a little worse for... it does seem a little worse for Heaven, not Haven. Well, it does seem a little worse for where, after getting blasted out of volcano right into the stratosphere, form itself is the stuff of truly amazing dreams. There is something to be said for its pilot's wild nature, making itself so painfully evident. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Dark Souls soon, because that sounds like a game that I do want to grind. I like the challenging ones, like Cuphead. Well, I mean, that just, you kind of just get to repetition understanding at that point, but with Dark Souls, yeah, you can learn that stuff. I mean, it's still a challenging game from what I'm aware. There's something to be said about its pilot's wild nature, making itself plainly evident. Let's see. Bloodborne, born in blood. Alright, sorry, I had to do something on my... What? Dark Souls 3?
There's something to be said about the pilot's wild nature, making it so plainly evident. But if the vehicle does exhibit some fundamental aerodynamic flaws and just when dropping across the ground, it doesn't really matter. Those don't really matter. What matters is how beautifully it embodies the concept of wanting to blast off to anywhere besides here. Only a true connoisseur can appreciate a machine dedicated to such a single-minded purpose. So as one such connoisseur, I give it a 10 out of 10. I can already see where this is going. Ooh. Barrel Legend is patterned after Scarab Beetle. Alright, so it does have lore, right? Does it have like a canonical storyline or timeline? There was a legend patterned after the Scarab Beetle. And thank you, I will be sure to do that. I just hope that I can get a scythe as a weapon, because that'd be sick. This vehicle's form skillfully captures the vulnerable... Alright. I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm sorry about that. But I'm curious. Form skillfully captures the vulnerable representation of the sun god Capri. This team's assistant, who was already a low-key Abrarian motif. Yes! Oh my god, that's awesome! That is so cool! I just want more scythe weapons in video games. Assistant also has a low-key Abrarian motif to the vehicle's design. The result is a positively exquisite, unified design. Collaborations are a lot harder to pull off than other people think, you know? So taking that into account, it deserves a 10 out of 10. Friendship is beautiful in its own right. Is that to say that they're crappy weapons then, if you're gonna give me all of them? Here we have Babbage locomotive form. In a word, I find it fascinating. I'm told that Professor M's calculations played a large part in design, but I think that they could have asked another brilliant genius inventor and gotten the same calculations personally. Next time I'd encourage them to go that way instead of relying on a shady professor type. But I'll give them a pass on that for now. Regardless, the out-of-the-box idea to turn Charles Babbage into a vehicle itself is a thing of beauty. As a fan of a spectacle or steampunk or giant robots, I'm giving them 10 out of 10. Seriously, I just kind of want to see her get launched out as an attack. Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, if I do that, I'm probably gonna try to. If I do play, I'm probably gonna try to get that stuff on my own. I've never really enjoyed being given stuff, because I always just have this feeling that I need to accomplish it on my own. Like, you know what I mean? Just like that. I grew up a certain way, playing games a certain way, so not being able to accomplish that stuff myself just really irks me. Finally, we have to. It would be easy to point out that they're horses, not vehicles. There is no denying that their stunningly beauty coats, long, soft manes, and the kindest eyes you have ever seen in any creature. Truly, wild animals have a rare and uniquely divine beauty of their own. Humans can do and make beautiful art, but even that cannot compare to the work of God's own hand. Well, except for me, of course. And God himself would be jealous of the stuff that I come up with. At any rate, these two horses are absolutely two of the most beautiful creatures you have ever seen. As such, they deserve nothing less than a 10 out of 10. Also, I really don't want to get on Raiku's bad side. She says that with like a knife at her neck. That was fun. Yes, I know. Every team ended up with the same 10 out of 10 score, right? Nothing I can do about that. It's just that's just how it goes when you try to evaluate art. You gotta give credit where it's due. That is true. You can't just start ranking works of art against each other from best to worst. All you can really do is be honest about whether it evoked a sense of beauty. Like, that is true. I feel like people like really think way too much into it
or into the details. But honestly, it's hard to do something like that. I was talking to my friend the other day, like a while ago. She was sad because like her her teacher was giving her a crappy grade for her artwork, and I was like saying, honestly, fuck that. Like, art is to each one's own. They all have their own style, they all have their own beauty, they're all Xbox. And though some may not like it as much, some may find it the most beautiful thing in the world. So it's all just kind of depends on the person, but it's ridiculous to just to harshly judge art, because it's meant to be interpreted. It's not simple. And honestly, it's just a hard thing to really appreciate its own. Each stroke of that brush is filled with the like blood and tears and hope that it can make someone happy, or just to even tell a story, and it's just a really beautiful thing. At least that's how I believe art ought to be appreciated. Exactly what I would have said next if I would have continued on what I was saying. For artists, it doesn't matter what your station is in life is, what sort of life is, what sort of principles you hold. Or even if you're just a kid throwing something together. To try and pretend otherwise would be a crime against the very concept. That's what I'm saying! That is exactly what I'm saying! That's why it is impossible to force art into a hierarchy of better or worse. You see, Da Vinci, you get me. Or at least the writers for Da Vinci's lines. Take that, the first time I saw Mikey's statue of David, for example. Oh, right, I'm the Masquerade Count right now. I just forget you heard that. Anyway, to give my general appraisal, every vehicle here is spectacular, each one uniquely special in its own way. Thanks to them, I won't be lacking in inspiration for a good long while. In fact, I can feel an unprecedented invention just waiting for me to create. It's already taking shape in my mind. I think I'll go with a motorboat that runs on land. What? AATV? I might have just picked the wrong person for the job. Foo. No, that's totally a fair statement on. We're getting nowhere like this. I cannot believe she failed to see how easy it is to clean this vehicle. This calls for drastic measures. We shall dive into the river, and I shall let the water spray forth. I light my beauty even further. I can't wait. Don't worry, I don't have any hang-ups when it comes to ranking. The beauty contest is just getting started. Oh, so it's split into the three separate things. That's cool. It's not just one continuous line of dialogue. That's nice. Oh wait, no, now it's a fight, so who to choose? Eeny, meeny, I haven't done it yet. Go on then, robot, beauty judge, feast your eyes on this. My swimsuited form is beauty, the manifestation of Venus herself. This is how I look even without doing anything special. It's merely the glorious radiance inherent to me. A professional truly dedicated to her job will naturally shine with inner beauty. Furthermore, I use Merlin's What's It to include a system in our vehicle that exudes floral fragrances. This match is ours. Wind blows my hair. I can't see much difference from usual. I mean, it's good and all, but I'm not seeing anything surprising here. Nothing I couldn't already imagine. I guess to say that you're both decently cute. What? Have you lost your fucking mind? How could you see this as anything less from perfection itself? Beauty, huh? I do want to believe that as a pharaoh, and as an incarnation of Horus, I am already truly beautiful in my own merits. But in order to win this battle, I'll need to go further. Do you have something in mind? Of course, in fact, it's something with which you should already be familiar with.
A stark, minimalistic structure that includes both what is necessary and no more. A smooth form that practically begs to be touched. Eyes to pierce your very soul. Yes, this is the form that unites all those aspects. The true face of beauty. Oh! It's beautiful! What's more, this streamlined form is inherently aerodynamic, which gives us yet another powerful boost to our speed. A perfect two-bird, one-stone plan. Behold, even as I speak, it seems we are quickly slowing down. Exactly, why? I don't understand! You actually have to ask? That could not be obvious. This is no good. No good. Exposure may not be the end-all, be-all, but it's still one of the best weapons any beauty contestant could have, and here's why. And here you are, throwing it away. Don't show yourself again unless you have a much more risque outfit. Even your normal clothing shows off more skin than that sad excuse for a swimsuit. You strike such a low blow. I could have conceivably given you a few points if you were at least wearing a bikini. Oh, but that doesn't mean you should try to take shortcuts with a little wardrobe malfunction. It's not seen so, but the idea is what we need that we might get a little slip is so tantalizing. That dream, that hope for an uncertain future is what I wish to award beauty points to. And yet I could also end up easily giving full points for a slip, where the slipper is profoundly embarrassed about it. Truly, the adult world doesn't play fair. Incidentally, there is another reason why I may give points for a bikini. Namely, that I can now create polka dots in my mind, thanks to intensive training. Yes, I know how God to listen. He's too powerful. I don't know what you're talking about, but I do know there's something supremely creepy about what you just said. I'm used to dealing with the frigid temperatures of the underworld, and you still send shivers up my spine. This team is hopeless. Completely hopeless. Go on, get out of here. Fuck. Open up the canopy. Now that all eyes are upon us, now is our chance to I'll use this watery stage to put on a fierce performance. Oh, but before I do that, I better change into my stage outfit. Don't let the wind pressure blow you away, Demon King of the Sixth Heaven. But if you do get blown away, make sure you fall into at least one saber and take them out with you. Very well, but keep in mind that you would be the closest target in that case. Anyway, now that I'm done with changing, open up the canopy. My new campaign is about to begin. What a lovely river breeze. Now behold, the rockin' swimsuited figure of the Demon King. 6-7 wait, I'm gonna mute my mic so I don't hear that. Change, please. She has to be the winner of this. Look at her, she's adorable. I don't get it. How do we go fast here?
I'm afraid that such quandaries lacking clear parameters have never been my forte. This is no exception.
Leave this one to me. We may both be scared mathematicians, but as an innately approachable academic who is also popular amongst middle-aged women, I am perfectly suited to understand how this demographic feels about. Never mind that, Papa. Just do it. At once, my little lady. First, we make a little tweak to your spirit urchin. Here, don't worry, honey, it's alright, just leave everything to Papa. Now then, Mr. Babbage, go ahead and open up so that everyone can see her. Feel free to reduce your speed temporarily if you must.
Understood. How's this?
Alright, we're good to go. Stand up, my darling. What the heck? This is new. Very new. I always thought Fran had potential, but since that she's a berserker and all, I was scared of getting too close. But then she became more approachable as a saber, and now she's wearing bandage. Shoddy craftsmanship offers no protection whatsoever, and it's inherently risky and risque. But I can't help but love the sheer helplessness of this outfit. Hang on, I'm getting a call. I will be right back. I need to help my mother with something.
Hey, Water, are you still here? And Risque. Glad to hear it. But I can't help but love the sheer helplessness of this outfit. All of this is say all of my yes. I had to flip my yes-no pillow on this subject. If I had to flip my yes-no pillow on the subject, it would land with a resounding yes. Indeed, I lost my restraining order has been lifted. I'm coming for you, Fran. Rats. Now that I've judged her to mow, she's moving too fast. I can't catch up with her. So fast! Hooray!
Fortunately for you, I admit our speed has improved. If it hadn't, I wouldn't have thrown you headfirst into that walking pile of scrap metal.
Just look at what you've reduced Victor's girl to. It's just a swimsuit.
Remember? It's cute. She seems to be happy with it. And as you said, our speed has improved. I don't think I've done anything to apologize for.
Stop. No fighting. Come on. Let's go.
Understood.
Okay.
Beauty, huh? Of course, I know our vehicle can travel over water too. But I don't know how else to go about this.
Traveling over water, eh?
Don't tell me you're still struggling. You great hairy buffoon. As a true genius, I already arrived at an answer from those words alone.
No, a true genius is one who immediately presents the answer without being around the bush. In this case, the answer is that of beauty, a suggestive beauty evaluation. Sheesh. Then allow me to, a true alternating current genius to simplify and identify the answer even more clearly in essence. The logical thing to do here is play to the judge's taste. Would you guys stop speaking in turn like that? It makes it impossible to understand. What exactly do we need to do?
Could we ask you to change your model for a short while?
I can understand how you might be reluctant to do so. But the truth is, this is the answer. What's more, we already know how good it is thanks to last year.
Oh, it's cool.
Is this what you're talking about? I think this is what I wore last year.
Whew. Taking damage. Now that is what I'm talking about. Kill me now! My excitement has officially peaked. I applaud your skillful effort in pinpointing my precise taste. You have truly outdone yourselves. I could have made a killing with geniuses like you on my ship. That's right, this ship is so exciting. Even brings out my inner pirate, Yar. This is nothing less than the platonic ideal. I know I stressed the importance of exposure earlier, but this is the exception to that rule. I have to make sure I don't close out streamlines. Too cliche? Too ordinary? A sigh coming from a mile away? Everyone agrees those are the best parts. That's why I'm proud to stand up and say this loud. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. School swimsuits. Best swimsuits. Wait, but don't they already have, like, when he's judging in the order, it's the people who were judged first have the highest chance of winning because they already have a head start. Be right back.
Alright, you still here? Sorry, I'm back. My mom isn't feeling too well, so I helped her out. Specifically, the way the navy blue turns, well, to here, turns even darker and sticks to skin when it's wet. Truly the mark of high society, though I'm open to alternative views on the subject. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. If he'd been on the track, I might have run over him. You see there, Helena, keep your cool. You can't let this speed boost go to waste now. You two have a lot to answer for later. For now, though, we need to focus on the race. Let's go. Oh my, telling young women to take off their clothes, exposing themselves? Oops. I will not stand for it. I forbid it. You may be a metal demon trying to tempt people off the path of decency that I pledge to defend. The one who keeps on interrupting the Buddha as he was trying... The one who kept on interrupting the Buddha as he was trying to meditate, huh? Yeah. Poor Helena. Let's have a moment of silence for Helena. Alright, that was long enough. That's seriously a bad dude. If this robot is being possessed by such a wicked spirit, we may not have to do something about it. Let's teach it a lesson it won't forget soon. Don't look at me like that. You two are scaring me. You're both very pretty and all, but bigger isn't always better. I fully support your level of exposure, though. Okay, now that they've slowed down, take advantage of his chance to put some distance between us and check out more of Fran and Helen. Huh? Oh, you're approaching me? Wait, why? Oh ho ho. You've got a lot of nerve. So, lack of exposure is no longer a problem, huh? All of a sudden, double standards much? Wait, have you forgotten? I'm just a robot that has been programmed to be a beauty judge. Yelling at me or hating me won't solve any. Nonetheless, as a woman who have had our beauty dissed, we have every right to pound the circuits out of you. Prepare yourself. I see that you have chosen death. No, no, no! Let's see. Bam, bam, bam. Oh wow, that is pretty powerful. Oh hey, it's that thing. I needed that thing. Still grinding away. Mr. B. What the heck? That's sweet. Polka dot eyes. Oh wow. really doesn't have much. Let's see. I thought that was Blackbeard. Once he started saying that he was a pirate and all that, I was like, this dude's gotta be Blackbeard. And I knew that there was someone under it. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Pokemon protect our comrades. Luminosity Eternal. Feels like saying out Cooley Cooley. I knew that was a good idea to use that first. Bless you! It was very effective. So is that poison damage? Bam. Bang. Bonk. Sweet. I need like 400 of those or 800 to be able to get all those. Gah. Oh, I knew it. He was inside all along. We all knew it all along. Thank you. Which one? I'm gonna go with Frankenstein. From. It would seem the competition here is now between two teams. This is our chance, Babbage. It is time to surpass your limits.
Steam pressure at maximum, maintaining full speed. Hey, no, I cannot accelerate further. If any parts get damaged, I'll just repel them later. Forward.
I'll do my best. What?
Hurry up and change your inferior alter whatnot to direct current RA, you half-wit.
We need more electricity. You got it backwards, Furball.
Hurry and plug your brutish direct current into the inventor. That can finally be useful for once. I don't fully get what's going on, but I love how flashy all this lightning is. I can already feel my stress melting away. Let's kick this baby into gear. Just give up and admit it. My daughter is more beautiful. No, Miss Bluffsleeves. She appeals directly to the enthusiast crowd. And do you think a swimsuit made from bandages doesn't? Listen to yourself. If our beauty is being evaluated, it's only right to take the beauty of this lightning into account as well. Lightning once belonged exclusively to the gods, yet now it is we who control it. What could be more beautiful? I just imagine that they're just like butting heads.
Hold it. Where's it up ahead?
Dio! Ooh, swimming really does make for good training. I was so caught up in swimming I didn't realize I had reached the end of the course. It just goes to show about what worry can do when she... I see. So that's how it is. How sad. I suppose I truly am cursed to grow more beautiful. I don't believe that is it. It is more likely that we have slowed down to fight amongst ourselves. You were the only one who maintained a steady pace. No. This will not stand. I swear this will not stand. Achilles! Start over. Do it again. I will not allow anyone to tell me I am beautiful ever again. As such, I must be the first to reach the goal. It looks like she's trying to drag us back to the starting line by force. We can't go back now. I'll defeat her. Oh! Awoga. Awoga Yoga. More like, man. Let's see what we got here. What? The only way that I can see of this being beneficial is when they're buff, but the rest just like kicked gut. These just seem like double-edged swords. It doesn't even say who gets NP gain. She's resisted, but hopefully that MP gauge will be helpful. Ooh, I want to see this. That's one awesome weapon. Oh crap. No! Ron, come back.
お任せを。行きます。はい。そこです。はっ。そこです。行きます。いいよ。はい。ふっ。やー。はい。はい。お任せを。ふっ。そこです。行きます。行きます。はい。はっ。ふっ。
Hey, sorry about that. My dad called. I want to revive.
「行きます。お任せを。行きます。はっ。さあ覚悟なさい。血ものねだ。
I'm kind of throwing away this match right now for a good reason.
アレスの血よ。
Because I want to see Franz, Noble Phantasm.
お任せを。はい。そこです。ふっ。血ものね
Oh no!
で、
Oh. Oh
了解です。
boy,
行きます。
that is just horrid.
そこです。
No!
潰れてしまう。お任せを。はい。お任せを。はい。
Damn.
甘い。覚悟なさい。
Ah. Kill. Kill, kill. Kill, 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 kill. Outrage Amazon. Oh, like sucks, man. Alright, yeah, I get to see this now. Bam.
ライトニング。レディー。
Bam,
死の
bam.
技をここに。偽装登録。いけます。チャージコンプリート。電撃必中。ビリビリのドッカンカー。
Shocking kaboom.
やばい。プラチナスレイダー。こうなってはな。
Yo, that was like wicked, bro.
我が旗よ。我が同胞を守りたまえ。君のしてエテルヌーム。 ホーグ、展開します。
69. Wait, what? No, I needed that. Great. Bam, 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 bam. I tried to get that MP gain from that, but apparently it doesn't work. Wow, would you look at that? She died without a single of my person from my team dying. That is incredible and unheard of. That should make her happy. Being defeated by the two most beautiful girls here. So tired.
I wish I could let you rest, my dear, but I'm afraid we don't seem to have that luxury. The other teams have closed the gap between us while we were fighting her. We must make one last push if we are to come out victorious in this area. Are you up to it?
I'll do my best.
What a good girl you are.
I couldn't agree more. And Stanley, I don't suppose you could get your papa a little back massage after you spent all that hard time working hunched over? Sure, hang on. Huh? Electrotherapy? Wait, slow down. You're not as slow as still saying, isn't it? Drain.
Rip.
Elbra. What about you two? I could use some shoulder massage too if you don't mind.
Leave it to me.
This DCAC electrotherapy apparatus will cure any
Shoulder stiffness.
I was really expecting it to end with, yeah! My bones are melting.
You fucking lied to me, Ryder. You said that the teams who constantly won were, the team that I support. As I suspected, the key to winning a race is simply playing safety first. Since we actually did win, I guess I can't deny that it worked. But I still think that depends on the situation. No, not at all. One must always give everything one has. One must always dedicate itself fully and sincerely to playing safety first. Hurrah for our safety. Home is where safety is. Well, for now, I might as well enjoy my victory. Oh. What else did they give?
Can't exactly check now. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Can I? Who knows? The two who should have been in first place got last place. That's amazing. Warhorse Younghorn.
花火ですか？慣れた頃ほど
I've been here for so long.
受け取り忘れに。アシスタントご苦労様。必要なものがあったら。
Also, yeah, I do need 800 to fully
お
clear
題
out
は
this
忘れ
one.
ずにね。
That sucks. I'm like, man. She said, made your hair. Alright, so I only have 2 more left. See, we are at 3 hours, 20 minutes. Do I end the stream? Oh wait, I can do a little bit of this. Someone said that I should hold off on doing the friend thing. Who said that? And for when? I don't remember. You be the prince and I'll be the princess. Wait, who's that? Say again? The queen. So I guess right now I shall. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I shall talk to you later. Have a beautiful day, night, or whatever. Peace.